So I want to start off this video by telling you guys a story about a friend of mine. And she's interesting, she's funny, she's often, not always, but often fun to be around. But sometimes when we go out, she'll always have a complaint about people. Like, for instance, we go to a restaurant and she'll say, oh, those people are really loud, or those people are boring. You know, we've gone to get-togethers and she's always got a bone to pick with everyone. And it sometimes gets frustrating. Like, I know people who don't want to go out with her because she's always applying this negative filter to the way that she perceives a situation or perceives people. So just keep that story in mind, and I'll use that as a kind of inroads to where I'm getting at with this video. So essentially, I've been reading a lot of subreddits, and I've been seeing a lot of people talking about not being able to make friends, not being able to connect with people. And it seems to be a very, very common problem. And I thought I'd try to shed some insight onto it. And to me, there's two ways to approach a social situation, right? Just on the most basic, fundamental levels. You either approach it thinking people are fun, interesting, good to be around, like generally having a positive range of traits, or you view them as negative, destructive, unable to be trusted, and so on and so forth. So these attitudes that you have towards people are going to color your perceptions. I'll give you an example, right? You walk into a room, and this is typically what I like to do. You walk into a room, your attitude is, okay, you know, everyone here is open to chat. Everyone here is generally good, and I'm going to have a good time. And I find that when I do that, people will respond in like, right? I'm there, I'll make eye contact, I'll smile, and I'm not viewing people as trying to set me up or trying to test me. So the key is, with this point of view, to just view people as good, right? Now, on the flip side, you can have a very negative frame, and that is, if you even go into a social situation at all, you view people as judgmental, untrusting, or untrustworthy rather, or just generally mean or not nice to be around. And that's, like I said, that's if you even get into a social interaction. You might just write people off entirely and not engage them at all. And these sort of conjure up two different images of people, right? With the latter, right, with the person who doesn't trust people, they're generally kind of alone. People may think that they're brooding, loners, so on and so forth. While this person might actually want to interact, they've kind of just bled off this, what people call vibe or energy of not wanting to be engaged. And it's almost true, right? Because if they don't trust people, it's bleeding out in their body language, right? They're closed off, they're not, you know, making eye contact, they're not looking at people. And they obviously, they don't want to be engaged because they don't trust people, because they think they're going to be hurt. And conversely, there's someone who's open, their body language is more open, right? They're more relaxed. They're not like tensed up. They don't have that anxiety kind of shrug. It's not like the fight or flight kind of response in the shoulders. They're kind of quite relaxed, quite fluid. And people will respond in like. They'll look at that guy and they'll think, hey, this guy seems pretty relaxed. And if he's making eye contact and smiling, that's kind of almost a subconscious signal to say, hey, I'm open, I'm available, I'm cool, like I'm chilled out, I'm cool. Let's chill out, let's talk, let's do this thing. So nothing has actually changed with the people, right? I'm not saying that everyone is good or everyone is bad, but what I'm saying is that you have to be very, very careful of how you color your perceptions of people as you go into a situation, right? So if you go in thinking, everyone here is shit, right? I can't trust anyone here, then you're probably going to bleed off that energy, right? It's going to be shown in all your body language, your micro expressions, the way you walk and talk, if you're even doing that, right? Or you can kind of go into an interaction thinking, okay, this is another opportunity for connection, for growth. I think everyone here is chill, everyone's here is cool. Let's have a good time, right? So that's the change in your perception. You will encounter shitty people every day, no matter what, right? This isn't gonna like delete shitty people from existence, right? But if you have the view that everyone sucks, you're gonna filter out the bad people. True, you are, right? I'll give you that. You will filter out the bad people, but you'll also filter out the good people, right? You're throwing the baby out with the bathwater, right? And some people will be saying, okay, that's kind of naive, walking into an interaction and thinking, oh, everyone's good, because you're going to still interface with those bad people. But to me, if you're a good person, an open person, a relaxed person, a confident person, yes, there are going to be people who are going to take shots at you, right? They're going to try and get under your skin and do all these tests and so on and so forth. But as you develop, you get to a point where that doesn't affect you. And also those people will tend to drift away from you because they'll say, okay, I can't manipulate this person. I can't get under this person's skin. I'll find a more vulnerable target to attack. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the matter. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.